welcome back to episode number 12 or 11.5 if you're continuing from the last episode. I am sorry about the week gap, I just needed to fill episode. I still have 3 more I have to prepare for the weeks that I'm going to be gone. So, in this episode, we're going to be getting to the church, so it might just be that this episode. It might be a little bit of a short episode, but actually, I think we might have a little bit of bone meal left, so I can at least start on the roof of the mansion. So let me go check for that, and we will be right back. Now let's just go up and down this area, placing all of these down, and then go back through and remove all of the pink from it, because that's what I do for these roofs. Something like that, just gives it more detail, more fluffiness. So we're going to do this side, we're going to do right there, and then we're going to do the tower, just for now, because that is the most common places that people will be looking. Ow. And then we'll use the rest in the front, but just for now, that's what I'm going to do, because that's what everyone sees, especially from where I'm walking most of the time, like this for now, and then fix it up later. So it will not stay like this, the entire roof will be bone mealed, but... So now we have the two sides that we most commonly see. Now, we're gonna work our way to the tower, because that is also the most common place for people to view our build from. I think after I'm done with that tower, I can do some of this. I'm gonna do this side, work my way that way, and then I'll start doing the inside of these towers, because that's the part that no one's really gonna ever see. The tower is all done. And I have plenty more, so I'm actually going to put the rest of this down off camera just to save some time, and then we're going to go straight to the church, because I know you guys have been waiting for that. So, let's jump right into that. Actually, do you guys want me to just jump into the time lapse? You know what? Sure, I'll go straight into the time lapse for you guys. Let's go. And the church is now completely finished. I did actually do the interior this time instead of just leaving it completely blank like I normally do. It's just a normal, like, sanctuary. I do actually really like how I did this, like, subtle glow to the cross up there with the stained glass. It's just a torch hidden by this lectern, but it does look nice. And then also, if we take a turn right here, we can go down to the alchemy villagers, because that is what this church was made for. I just didn't want to put them up in here because it would look weird and still look like a normal church, but the reason you might have been wondering why the roof wasn't made of moss like all the other buildings, because I taken some inspiration from like cathedrals, and normal cathedrals are made out of complete stone, but I still wanted to have that style that I'm doing over here, so I added some of those mushrooms, some moss and greenery, and I added that green window tint just so that it matches more with the other roofs. Now, I will admit that at the moment it does look very out of place just because of where it is. But hopefully when we add more buildings around it, because I want to add maybe just one building here, but this area right here is going to be for the fishing docks that I talked about. What was it? 2 episodes ago? But I'm going to put those over there, and I can splatter some more buildings around there. And then I also want to add some over here. I don't know how many more buildings that's going to be. It's probably just going to be the rest of the villager trade. It's going to be the rest of the villager workstations buildings. So we have the farmer, librarian, and now the alchemy. I don't know which one's next. I haven't gone that far yet, but hopefully we might be able to get another one in the next episode and just slowly work our way through this. Now that we have the church completely finished and it looks amazing, again, it doesn't look that good of where it is, like, left alone, but hopefully once we get some other buildings in this area to fill up the area, it will look a lot nicer. So now that that is done, we can actually continue on with the mansion roof, because I did spend a little bit of time getting some more glow lichen. So we have about 6 stacks. So I'm going to do some of this off camera. And then we might also get some of these alchemy villagers. So that is where we are in the episode right now. So I'm going to start working on this mansion roof. And we'll be right back when we start putting some of these villagers into the actual church and getting all their trades set up. So I now have finished the actual mansion. The exterior of it, at least, without all the decorations that I will add. So I have it all lit up. It doesn't look good from this point of view because lighting doesn't look great. But that will be fine. We now have to work on the villagers. I did get 4 of them prepared and ready. They just have the basic trades, but I have cured them once, which apparently is the max trade you can actually do. I learned that today. That was a little annoying to learn, but hey, it's a trade nonetheless. So I'm actually going to grab some of my rails, and then we're going to take them over to the church. We'll take the rails out this way and toward the church. I'm trying not to break the grass, but it's gonna happen. The last rail has been placed, and it's actually nighttime, so I can show you the mansion, how it's lit up. It's mainly to keep mobs from spawning up here, but I did put torches behind all of the windows, so it has that subtle shine out of the window, which I really do like. That is where we're going to leave the mansion for this episode. Now we're just going to work on the church. So let's start taking these villagers. Nope. Let's start taking these villagers over. And all the villagers are now in their places. We just have to go in and give them their workstations. So let me do that right now. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Now we have all of the alchemy villagers inside the church. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the episode. I'm actually going to go edit this one right now, and then we'll see where the time has left us. Or if I can do something else this episode. So, let me go edit that, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do for the rest of this episode. So I think that is where we're going to call it for today's episode. I know it's not a very long episode, but we did do quite a lot today. We built this entire church and put some villagers down in the basement. And then we also we decorated the top of the mansion roof. So, not too much, but it is some pretty big tasks that we took on today. So unfortunately, that is all the time I have to film for this episode, as I still need to get 2 more out, scheduled I mean. So I will see you all in the very next episode, but actually before I go, I was in a build competition about, what was this, like probably 2 weeks ago at this point. As of the time of recording this, it was posted yesterday, but I am not good at planning ahead. So you're hearing about it now. But if you wanted to go check that out, it's created by my friend Abonator Plays. I will try to leave a link to his channel in the description. He's probably made a few episodes since then, but you can always check those out as well. Just give him some love for me. Actually, no, you know what? No, I'm not going to tell you what place I got, because you're going to go check out the video right now, aren't you? I will see you all in the very next episode. I hope you have a blessed day. Goodbye and good night.